Oh, hello guys. Welcome in. Where are my wild mamas at? It is like 11 o'clock and we're just going live, but it's okay. It's been a really busy day. It's been really busy. This always happens right before I'm like leaving on a trip. There's like so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. I literally did, wow, almost put away four baskets of laundry. Like, so much laundry that I had to catch up on all at once, which I think makes it so much worse. So much worse. Welcome in, guys. Where are our wild mamas at? We have only one day till Easter is over. I don't know. Tomorrow I have to figure out what we are doing starting Monday. I don't know. But welcome on, guys. I'm showing you the Mama Cheetah shirt that I am doing right now. So say hi, say hello. I see 11 of you guys on right now. Let's sprinkle the love and let's get this out. I feel like we're doing really good on getting orders out. I don't even know if I posted the picture, but I got out like 20 things today. I got out so much on my to-do list tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. I have to clean out my car. Good. We have to go to a birthday party. Fine. I have to finish everything for my mom because she ordered some stuff. I have to clean up my office, clean up my room, pack, like so much stuff tomorrow. Holy guacamole. I have a lot to do tomorrow, but we'll get it done. Okay, let's do our applique. I think we're good. Let's go for it. So this is the Mama Cheetah print shirt. This one was highly recommended again. I think Amber was the one who suggested it, and it's been pretty popular. Hi, Amanda. So this is an applique. As you guys see, we are taking the cheetah leopard fabric, I don't know the difference, and putting it into the shirt. So these are very cute. My only things that I'm like, we're good. I know we're good. I know we're good. Small sizes are harder to embroider on, and I'm like, I'm so afraid that I'm accidentally going to sew 2 layers together. Hello, Lori. And you guys know, if there is whoopsies in embroidery, there is no turning back. I see one person checking things out. I have the 10% open right now. You guys know, if we get to 5 orders, I have 2 palettes to give away. I have an Abby palette that you guys know about, and then I also have the Nevermore palette. So we will have 2 opportunities to win for winner winners. I think we're at 2 golden bubbles because I am counting yesterday. So we're at 2 golden bubbles. We need 3 more golden bubbles today. I am on way later than usual, but I know, okay, so I definitely know, or I don't know, but I really hope that the next couple of days will be really good. Hey, why is this being weird? Please don't tell me we accidentally sewed a piece of the shirt in. I think I did, but it's okay. This is the time to catch it. Ah! Are you really? Oh my goodness. That's why small shirts are so hard to sew on, because I have this huge hoop and a tiny shirt, and I think I accidentally sewed a teeny bit of the shirt into here. I feel like I had a feeling. Okay, it was actually one thread. sewing gauze. It was literally one thread. Let's not jinx it. Holy guacamoles. Like, I think we're good everywhere else, but ow, I stabbed myself. Freaking myself out here. Okay. People need to stop being so skinny. And we are good. Oops. We are good. Are you really? That is crazy. It is like 90 degrees here. It is so hot. But yeah, no, today's just been the busiest day. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been stressed. I know I'm gonna be stressed tomorrow. I don't really know what is stressing me out, if we're being honest. I think it's just tiredness. Like, I legitimately did not stop moving today. And the kids kind of had like a surprise birthday party next door, which wasn't a bad thing, but I also like did not have it in my schedule to be, you know, there for a couple hours. But it is what it is. And then we had to go to the outlets, and we did go out to lunch, so those were like all pluses. Ooh, we have 3 people checking things out. So remember, we have the 10% off right now, and then I have 2 winner palettes. I'll show you guys if we get up to those 5 golden bubbles. Okay, what makes these palettes special is they are sold out and never coming back. They're discontinued. So we have the Oh Abby palette. This may be the last one that we have. And then we have the Nevermore. Does it? Yeah. No, we are in Florida, so it is nice and toasty. Okay. It is warm. I feel like every single day I've been like, it's so hot. Every single day. Because it does. Like, it's kind of cooler in the mornings. Thankfully, but by midday, it gets really warm. We lucked out today. It was a little bit cooler. But I don't know, Florida is being a little weird right now because one day during this week coming up, it's going to be like 47 degrees. And it's 90 degrees right now. So, I don't know. It's like just trying to decide if it wants to be cool or not. But it is. We also have a size medium. This Mama Loves Her Peep shirt. I think it's down for like 20 bucks. But is ready to go. So before discounts, so I always give you the before discount price because I don't know the math. They are before discounts anywhere between $3.99 and $7.99. I don't think I have anything more expensive than $7.99, and $7.99 are usually my extra scrunch, which is twice the amount of fabric. Your sweet sister G. Oh yeah, that's good. But yeah, no, I did a little shopping for her today. And I got out a bunch of her orders. So yes. You're welcome. I feel bad because people are messaging her and I'm like, let's just get out a bunch of things. I see 2 people checking things out right now, guys. We only need 3 more golden bubbles to be picking a winner. So, we are not that far off, but I would be happy to get 1 golden bubble tonight. I feel like that would be like amazing. Today's just been the longest day. And like, I wasn't going to come live. I also spent, I don't know, maybe an hour or 2 working on my site. So I have, like, in my drafts, I have a brand, it's the same, I mean, it's still scrunchy, but I am redoing the whole entire site to just really make it look professional and everything, like, on theme and, you know, maybe not as, like, just more professional. That's, like, basically the idea. but it's taking me time because I don't want to like half do it. As you guys know. Okay, so as you guys can tell, this is a applique shirt, which basically means that we put fabric into the shirt. Now there is some customizations. Usually I bring up customizations when we're live. That's kind of the times that I talk about it. But and if you didn't want the cheetah, I have 150 different types of fabric. Lots of characters, lots of colors that you can put inside here too. Yeah. This is pretty much it. But yeah, no, it's just been a long day. My feet hurt, and I don't know, I'm just stressed. I don't know exactly why I'm stressed, but I just feel like everything's just kind of been like stressing me out. I think it's all the bouncing around when you know you have a lot of stuff to do, and I don't know. Hello, girl, you're on late with me too. Welcome, welcome. I'm showing you guys the cheetah mama shirt and seeing if we got any wild mamas in here. But yeah, this one is really cute. I think it's Amber. This one, Amber suggested this. She's in the chat like literally all the time. And this one is hers. She is the skinny mini who has given me troubles. But yes, I do like applique, but again, it's time consuming. As you guys see, it tacks down the fabric, but then I have to cut all along it as close as possible, and then it's gonna give that like nice satin stitch. I gotta wait. Oh, you're a lot. You gotta wait. Oh, okay. I see one person on right now. We still have the 10%, as you guys know, but this is the last weekend for Easter. I have set up some pretty sweet bundles. I think after discount, the bundle ends up being, well, there's two bundles. It ends up being $49 for the basket, the bag tag, and 3 scrunchies of your choice. Or you can also add a t-shirt, and that's $20 more. But I'm giving you the option, like if you want to trade out the t-shirt for a towel or trade out the scrunchies for a towel, I will accept that. I ordered 6 more towels today. So yes, we have that. And we have 1 apron that is ready to ship, guys. So if you love the cookie baking crew or the one with the utensils, those are both available and ready to ship to you guys. I am going to bring as much as I can with me, like literally packing up my office. But before I do that, I have to decide what we are doing after this. I really haven't decided what I'm doing after Easter. Maybe we'll just do like a mini spring drop, you know, or I don't know, because you guys know April 10th, I think it's the 10th. It's the weekend after Easter is when we are dropping the birthday collection, and I want you guys to love it. I'm still like not 100% sure exactly what we're gonna do, but don't get me wrong, I am thinking about it a lot. I just have so many ideas in my drawing board. Okay, I see nobody on the site right now, so this is the resuscitation time. Guys, make sure you sprinkle the love, say hi, hello, smash all of the emotions. You guys know what to do. Let's see if we can get that 1 golden bubble, and then we're going to get some rest and rest up. I have been putting a lot of pressure on myself, going live obviously multiple times a day, just you know, trying to be present. I can tell that it's working in our numbers. You guys are definitely, like, your interactions and all that stuff is working. So, you know, like, you saw my numbers are so up.
I'm just going downstairs to get my tablet.
Okay, and then back into your room.
Wait, actually I need to get me in because my tablet is in there.
Yeah, silly. Okay, I'll see you soon, okay? Okay.
I see you
Okay, see you soon. Yeah, Ari was up till like 12:30 last night. Yeah, she was up so late, and I'm like, girl, you have to go to bed. I'm like, girls, yeah. I don't know. You guys let me know. On spring break, do you have a bedtime for your kids? Because I kind of feel like I should. Otherwise, my kids will stay up forever. Like, tell me. I feel like I cannot be the person that's like, oh, you can stay up as late as you want spring break because, yeah. I may make their bedtime, their normal bedtime is like 8 o'clock. Maybe like 9 o'clock or something. I don't know. But you guys know, when we go to Jess's house, bedtime is out the window because the kids will play absolutely forever. Like, the adults will be falling asleep. Like, and the kids will just be like running around playing, having the best time ever. And that I'm not prepared for. Okay. Jeez, this bird takes absolutely forever. Trust me, I don't hate apple cake. It takes forever. Especially when we're doing it on live. Because I would be sitting at my table and it'd be so much easier. Yes, I guess I have a bedtime and everything. Okay, yeah. Because Rachel, I'm not gonna lie, I tried the, okay, you go to bed whenever you want, like keeping, not like whenever they want, but like, they're always with me. Like, whatever, you can hang out with me in my office and be up late, but I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of like, you guys need to go to bed. But it would be different, like, if I had a 9 to 5, like, yeah, they need to go to bed at a certain time because I have to wake up early, versus I can, I guess, technically sleep in if I want to. Hello, guys. So we are 3 golden bubbles away from our winner palette. No, whatever. Palette prize, winner. You know what I mean. I can't even talk right now. So we'll see what we can do. I think 1 golden bubble every single day. I want to try to get a golden bubble. That is always like my goal, to keep up that momentum is going to be just so helpful. I looked at my numbers, like how we've been doing. I feel like I've been constant for like a month. And I feel like we've been doing good from going like absolute 0. I feel like we're doing good, but I need to figure out how to step it up because last year I had so many really good nights, and yeah. They slept in, but like not as much as you would think. My kids go to school, yeah, so my girls do go to school. We're on spring break right now. So that is the reason why they are up later. So my question is, when they're on break, summer break, spring break, or whatever, like, do you have, like, I guess, a strict bedtime? Which I feel like I need to have a strict bedtime. Like, if we were not going to Sterling's house, basically for their whole spring break, I would be like, 100% you guys are asleep by 10, for sure. Which is late, trust me. Like, for a 4 and 6-year-old, like, I know 10 is late, but, they'll sleep in if they need it. And I'm always home, so if they're tired, they could take a nap. Always kept a bedtime routine. I need to do that. First, okay, obviously not first time parent here, but there's a, first time having a kid in school parent here. So there's a lot of things I'm still like testing the water and figuring things out. I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little shocked by, okay, so was it yesterday or this morning? I released the question like, hey, is it okay to bring another sibling to like a birthday party? or something like that. And I was so surprised by the amount of people that were like, oh, that's so rude if you bring another sibling. It definitely changed my point of view because, I mean, Ava's only been to 2, she's only been to 2 parties, and both of them were at people's houses, and I brought her sister to both of them, if we're being honest. But also, her sister was 3, so that may be a different story. Or 3. So that may be different. So that's something I'll think about definitely in the future. I think if Ava was invited to, like, Chuck E. Cheese or something that I knew, like, was rigid like that, I would, red flags, I'd be like, okay, no, like, Ari's not going. But I feel like if it's a house party or a party at a house, then I would, like, ask the parent, being like, hey, you know, I don't know. I don't even know how to ask. But that also brought, like, a little attention, because at my kids' parties, like, everybody is welcome. We love having really big parties. But that just, like, helps me to remember, put that on the invitations. Like, you know, siblings are invited also. The whole family's invited or something, you know? Because also, you guys know I don't really do goodie bags. I don't do goodie bags. I kind of feel like most of the time there's, like, a waste of money. There's enough treats and goodies and things for you to bring home at the party. Like, like, I don't know. I always have, like, accessories and candy, and you can bring home whatever you want. You know? And I've never done goodie bags. You have twin boys. See, I feel like that makes sense, but also, like, I was like, oh, they're in the same class, but, like, no, they're not necessarily in the same class. Sorry, I need to wake up my computer. I actually saw a article that it's actually beneficial now. They changed their mind that it's beneficial to keep twins together. Because before they said, oh, no, keep them separate. But they said that it's actually, I'll have to get the research. But they said, no, it's actually beneficial to keep them together. But I'll have to get more information on that. But I thought that was interesting. But information literally always changes. I'm sure when your parents were moms and when you were mom or when your kids were moms for the first time, every single time they're like, oh, put the baby on their side, put the baby on their stomach, put the baby on their back. Things change all the time. I genuinely feel like people just don't know. Or don't take enough time to research things. Okay, I see one person on the site checking things out right now. So what I need from you guys, I need you to sprinkle the love, do your daily look, let me know what you like, and, you know, just support however you can. They're in different classes in 7th grade, yeah. I don't know, I saw an article, but again, the article I read could be complete poop. It could mean absolutely nothing. No, those are not real tattoos. So I went live earlier, and there were so many people that were like, oh no, tattoos. We went to a party today, and I let the girls put tattoos all over me. There's one on my leg, if you guys see that. I don't know. And they have one on my ankle. I think I have 5 of them. Oh, I have one on my thumb. I have a little mustache on my thumb. So no, they are not real tattoos. Do I have a real tattoo? I do. Can you guys see it? No. Because it is on my side. Maybe one day. But no, they're not real tattoos. Yeah, I feel like if they were real, you guys definitely would have noticed them before. I personally would never, well, I don't want to say would never, but I'll say would never get tattoos on my hands. I'm very much if I'm getting a tattoo, it's covered by at least, like, short sleeves and short, you know? But I would definitely consider getting more. I'm not opposed to it. But the first one I got, I think I got it, like, I only have one and I got it 8 years ago, and I just haven't ever gotten another. And honestly, I forget it's even there. if we're being honest. I got it for my 25th birthday, and it is, if you remember from Harry Potter, there's a scene where there's the flying keys. So it's one of the keys, and it has dragonfly wings, and the teeth of the keys. So think like an antique key. The teeth of the keys are a 2 and a 5, because I'm born on the 25th. It was my 25th birthday, aka my golden birthday. So I got it. Why won't you show your real tattoo? Because it's all the way up here on my ribs. I mean, if you really want to see. There you go. There you go. There's your 2-second look. But yeah, I really do have one. Fun fact. That is the only one that I have. Thank you guys. Thank you. I am low-key. No, I'm just kidding. Now you know I was once a rebel. I'm just kidding. That is not true. But I'm a brawl with this. Love it. No regrets. Never regretted it. It has so much meaning. You guys know that I literally learned how to read reading Harry Potter starting from kindergarten. And is that a book that a kindergartner can read? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I don't want to say forced to read, but my dad would when I got a little older, my dad would read a page, and then I would try to read a page. And then this was also before the movies came out. So imagine trying to pronounce these names when you've never heard them. Like in the US, I don't think we ever heard the name Hermione. Yeah, fun fact. I learned how to read from reading Harry Potter and reading the back of cake box or cupcake boxes, because I just was not interested in learning how to read. So that was how my parents taught me, because I don't know. I guess it was at the time that Harry Potter was going absolutely huge, around that 2000, 2001 range. So my parents were like, I guess. Luckily my parents were open-minded, because I feel I don't know. I don't think Harry Potter is controversial, but there are a lot of parents that are like, absolutely no, you are not watching witchcraft. Do you have any purple? I don't have any purple or pink cheetah. My store only had this one, personally, and I don't usually order fabric because it's just way too expensive. I used to have pink. I can check if I have pink. It is pink cheetah, and then the cheetah prints have a little bit of pink glitter on them. I will check, because that was my original one. If not, girl, I have so many different types of fabrics. Characters, 4th of July is a little early, but we got 4th of July. I have Minnie, Baby Shark, Pooh, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Paw Patrol, Mario. I literally, guys, I have so many. I have 250 different types of fabric. I have a little bit of the Haunted Mansion left, which is the MVP. You love finally, Lori, somebody who likes reading books. I am a huge audiobook reader. I don't think that, I'm just gonna say reader, because we're not gonna be parsing words. I listen to audiobooks every single day. I go to sleep every single day listening to audiobooks. I don't read too many books in I don't read in too many books, because I don't have difficulty reading. I have difficulty comprehending books. It's always been like this. So that's why I listen to a lot of things. I don't read, because I'll read a sentence and it'll be nothing. So, okay, but that is a lie. I do read the girls 3 books every single night, but that's different. I'm talking about like adult books. We can read kids' books every single day, but I'm talking about like, I don't know, adult books. No, I don't really read. I don't really have time to read like that. But I do have time to listen to audiobooks because I'm like in my car a lot picking up the girls or at night or stuff like that. I'm dyslexic too. It is a real struggle, girl. I feel you. What's wrong?
Mommy, I was calling you to see what percent my phone is and what if it's fully charged. I've been asking.
It's not because I had to borrow the charger. Here, take it to Daddy, okay? You remember Daddy's in the bedroom. It's turning on, but I don't know how charged it is. Do you? Yeah, so you totally get it. Yeah. You guys get it. And I don't know if this resonates with you, but I'm also... Can you shut my door, baby? I also cannot picture things in my head. What is it called? I don't know. It has a name for it. We were literally... John and I were researching it the other day. Like, you close your eyes, and for the life of me, if you're like, picture a red apple, I know what a red apple looks like, but I cannot close my eyes and see a red apple, which also makes it really hard to spell if you can't like remember what the word looks like. You just have to like know that it's right, which is tricky because you can look at the word like the other way. I looked at the word shop and it looked foreign, but I'm like, I know how to spell shop, but it doesn't look right. That's something I do. And I also read the time backwards. I can read it the normal way, but I do read time backwards. So like, let's say if it's 11:30, in my brain, I'll say 30 minutes after 11. It's just one of my quirks. I read the time backwards. I can, not always, but I do read the time backwards in my head. I do that all the time. What time is it? It's 23 minutes after 11. Not, it's 11:23. Don't know. Don't ask. Don't know. I do not know. That is what makes me unique. Everybody's brain works differently. For sure. But those are some of the unique ways that I think. But yeah, so I never feel like luckily, I don't feel like I ever had, like intellectual struggles. I feel like the struggles where people didn't know how to teach me. I'm also left-handed, which I don't know if that really has to deal with anything, but, yeah. People just didn't know how to teach me. My parents did a really good job. Obviously, finding things I was interested in. That's why I told my parents, I'm like, out of anybody, would have been a great homeschool kid. Half of my, for senior year to get more electives, so like the fun classes, I took classes online, and obviously I took I took like half my college online and did like amazing. He reads time backwards too, so it's not just me. I thought it was just like a Kelly quirk, you know. But it makes things tricky, for sure. For sure. We almost have this cut out. So. My fan is blowing. I do have my fan up all the way summer. Sorry. Sometimes I remember to put on like my noise, I don't know, whatever, where it cuts out the noise, but no. Okay, guys, we do have 3 people checking out the site tonight. We're going to give it a little bit longer because the girls are still roaming around, and I do need to get them to sleep. My son gets discrimination for how he writes and spell words. All of his words in the school doesn't. Hearing. Yeah, I do write words phonetically, if that's what you're saying. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I think it was in like 7. Well, like, cause they're obviously always trying to put me in like reading classes and stuff like that. And like by I think 6th grade, my mom's like, no, put her in mainstream classes, and if she needs help, I'll help her. Like it was not, because when you get put in those classes, it's such a mix of like abilities. I would never put, yeah. But also like schools and teachers, I feel like it's designed to be like a cookie cutter. It's either you're right where they want it, sometimes I guess you're ahead, or you are like slacking or like not in their expectations, and you're kind of like left behind. Because there was an article, I think it's in Florida, we have a law, it's like no child left behind. So I think it's like, I don't know if it's you can't hold kids back or it's something along the lines of that, but there was a girl who made it all the way through high school, and I think she made it through college too, and never learned how to read because of that law, and she's actually suing the school district for doing that. Being like, I needed extra help, but like every single year I just kept getting pushed forward onto the next grade, and I never learned what I needed to learn. So, yeah. I don't know. But luckily, I am so lucky. My kids go to amazing school. They're doing amazing. Thankfully, they do have some like uniqueness like I do, but thankfully it's nothing that, I don't know, makes life tricky. Because I was scared that Ava would have well, not Ava, but you never want your kids to have the difficulties that you had. But luckily they're smart little cookies, and they're doing so good in school. But I'm not gonna lie, I really like being unique, and I really, really like how I am, but it is hard for kids, Like, you never want that's another thing, like elementary school, like I had my recess taken away from me to practice reading or practice like different skills, and I don't think that's fair to a little kid to be held back from recess. I think they should be able to go to recess just like everybody else. That's so good, yeah. That was one thing that I think was a bit of a injustice for me, and that was definitely one of the reasons my mom's like, no, we're putting Kelly in what everybody else's classes. She doesn't, need any of that, and I ended up doing good. Graduated college with a 4.0 and all that fun jazz. But yeah, isn't that sad, guys? Taking a little kid out of recess every single day to just I don't know. I guess get one-on-one tutoring. Trust me, I get it, but I think it's sad. Okay. So I've kind of been doing a new thing. And I'll do it. I'm leaving the centers of the A's in there, but you'll see. But honestly, at my age, I view it as uniqueness. And honestly, I'm not. A lot of the times, I lean into it. like, for fun, I love just reading the clock backwards. I do it all the time. All the time. And yeah, I wouldn't change it. But if, as a parent, if I would not put my kids into, I feel like I wouldn't put my kids into special programs just because of the range of abilities that are in those classes. You know, that's my one thing, because, like, in reading, like, is an intensive reading, we would, like, watch a lot of movies, and it was, like, not very, I don't know, they weren't really trying to help. It was more of just, like, a different place to put us. So I would never do that to my kids. I would never take away any of their electives, like their art and stuff like that. I would never do that. You know, we can just practice over the weekends, and I would never take the recesses. I don't think that's fair to a kid. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I don't know. Yeah, and my mom, like, when she saw that, she's like, no, we're not doing that to her. And also, I feel like a big thing is finding what your kid likes to do and putting an educational twist onto it. Because the school that Ava went into, she had homework as a pre-K. As a 4 and 5-year-old, they gave her homework every single week. Do you think a 4 and 5-year-old wants to be doing multiple pages of homework? Absolutely not. And I'm not ashamed to say, she did her homework in multiple different colors. And we made a game out of it because I'm not forcing a 4 and 5-year-old to, literal nightmare. Imagine the fight. Yeah. Literal fight. Can you imagine? I'm so happy that the school that they're in now doesn't do homework. But yeah, they do a lot of stuff online, which is cool. I mean, it's kind of like, they have like tablet time in school. I think it's like, I don't know. It's only like 30 minutes a week, so it's really not very much. But they do a lot of educational stuff on there, and I love it because we can also do it at home. So A+, A+, A+. Okay, let's do one little wakey. What time is it? Okay, actually it's pretty late. I want to finish up this shirt, okay? We'll do our power 15 for the next 15 minutes. We'll do 15% off the whole site. Guys, remember that Easter is ending tomorrow. I know we went on a bit of a tangent, but it's okay. It's okay. I love having these talks with you guys. So we're going to do a power 15. We need 3 more golden bubbles, and then we're choosing a winner. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got 15% for 15 minutes. Yeah, and I feel like one more thing that my parents did that I mostly stand behind, I would say 90% stand behind, is not giving me like diagnoses too early and just letting me grow into me, you know, which I feel like was a positive, you know, because I mean, obviously you guys know I grew up in the 90s. Like when I was, I don't know, like 31 or something like that, I got diagnosed with ADD. And I don't know, I see kids in like 5th grade, but it depends on the kid. It depends on the kid, for sure. But, you know, I could have been one of the kids at like 5 years old getting put on, you know, Adderall for the rest of my life. And I don't know how I feel about that. I do know some kids on it, and I know there's a reason, and if it does help them in school, I fully support it, but I don't know. That's a tough subject. So I'm happy that I don't know. I'm happy I wasn't one of those kids. I guess. I don't know. Because does it really matter to have absolute perfect grades in high school? I guess it depends. ABC now, that's a paid app, isn't it? You have to pay monthly, yeah. I'm like, I don't say I'm not the biggest supporter of paid apps, but I want to know that they're like worth it. This is gonna take a while, guys, by the way, but okay, let's just say for the next 15 minutes, 15% off, so sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle of love. We've only done 4 baskets. See, and okay, that's what I'm saying, Bobby. I think it really depends on the kids. It really depends on the kid. Yeah. I think it's also because I don't know any other version of myself. Like, I've never, like, known myself having, like, a diagnosis or anything like that growing up. So it's not something, like, I resonate with. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm a person that has ADD. I'm just like, no, this is just how I am, sort of thing. And I do appreciate that, you know? Like, I know my parents knew, but I didn't know. Yeah. See, I don't know. I feel like not knowing, I feel like, I don't know. Is he graduating? That's exciting. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because I also don't know the difference, so. Well, okay, there was a part of me that was like, oh, if I knew, I could have gotten more help. But, I don't know. I kind of like not, I don't know. Because trust me, there was a part of me that when I like got all these diagnoses, I was just like, it's almost like a, I was adopted sort of feeling. Like, have I been this way forever? Sort of feeling. Or like, like I've always known. Yeah. But I think this comes with dyslexia. I also have a auditory processing disorder, and it's literally as simple as that, and that is probably my least favorite. So the way that affects me is if there's multiple people talking in one room. Like if Jonathan is talking to me and there's a lot of background noise, I cannot understand a single thing he says. And that's also the reason I don't watch a lot of TV, or I only watch TV alone. Okay? Because if the TV is on and somebody else is on their phone or talking, I cannot hear the TV. I cannot physically hear the TV, and it is so annoying. That's probably my least favorite, and there's no known cause for it, but they suspect that it is caused by a lot of ear infections as a kid, and I did have a lot of ear infections as a kid, that it can, like, I don't know, affect the nerves. I was not adopted, but I was saying it's like that feeling of being like you're 30 years old and figuring out like a part of yourself that you never knew, you know, where it was almost like, do I even know who I really am, sort of feeling. This shirt is so cute! Ooh, I know. See, you get that frustration. Sometimes I have a really hard time with accents. Like, if someone has a strong accent, sometimes it is so hard for me to understand what they're saying. So, when I worked at the restaurant, like, I would usually say, like, oh, I'm, like, hard of hearing. I would, sometimes, I'd be like, oh, I'm hard of hearing, because sometimes it would take a couple times. Sometimes it would take a couple times of people saying something. I'm like, okay, now I understand what you're saying. Because when you're having karaoke in the background or live singers and all these different noises, it's hard to be like, what are you saying? But yeah, they don't know the cause. They don't know. We are all unique. And I don't know, I like being unique, and I like being weird, and I just like being myself, and I like being silly, and I like being funny, and I don't take things too, well, okay. Sometimes, but my best self doesn't take things too seriously. But, yeah. Go get it. You're not doing a very good job at staying in your bedroom, silly. I'm almost done. No, you're good. You're right. Yeah. Oh, you're good. I love chit-chatting. You guys know. But, and I don't want my lives to always be about bubbles this, bubbles that, and, you know, but I do throw them in a little bit here, a little bit there. But, I'm gonna pause it right here because there's another, like, 10 minutes, and I'm not gonna stay here for 10 minutes of just seeing it go back and forth, which we could do, like, anytime. But, you guys know Easter is ending tomorrow. There is 15% off right now. I'll keep that going maybe till midnight or something, or until somebody grabs it. We haven't gotten any golden bubbles today. I don't know what the next stuff is going to be, if we're being honest. But I will figure something out. I gotta figure out something because I'm gonna be at Jess's house for 3 days, and I want to bring something special to do. I'm kind of thinking makeup bags, but I don't know. I like being unique. Yeah, 100% agree, girl. Definitely a visual learner. I love videos. Really, I sent you an email. As soon as I saw that, I sent an email through Frenchie & Co. Maybe check your spam, because I did message you. So, but I don't understand what you meant, though. You couldn't go through the contract? Which contract? Thank you for sprinkling. What contract are you talking about? Or do you mean the link? I don't know. But I'll message you again. I did message you earlier, but maybe it didn't go through. Okay, I'm gonna go right to the meme page. I did have the Mama Cheetah shirt pinned down below. If anybody wants to snag that, it still is there. The link, I guess, is up above now. But we are doing 15% off, I think. I don't know how much that makes this shirt after 15% off. I don't know. But, no, I really will catch up with you guys later. I do see a bunch of people on right now. So sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle the love, guys. I still want to try to get one golden bubble tonight. somehow we had a big golden bubble sneak through last night, which is amazing. So we did get 2. We need to get 3 golden bubbles tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to make that happen with everything that I have to do, but I have to figure it out and then figure out what I am doing next week, what I'm bringing to Jess's house. I have an idea. But I'm just not sure. Because I have a lot of spring and really cute floral patterns. I'm thinking about bringing back some of the bags that I've done before. Really, Amanda, you haven't heard about our golden bubbles? Can you guys hear me okay over this? So, on my site, you can see Scrunchie & Co. Like, on my screen of the whatever, all the analytics. I can't really talk right now. All the analytics, we have somebody's actively shopping, which is a bronze bubble. Somebody is checking out, which is the silver bubble. And somebody decided to grab something for, that's a golden bubble. Okay, so when I say golden bubble, that basically means an order, okay? So I'm like, let's get 1 golden bubble. That means let's try to get 1 order tonight. We do have 15% off the whole site. I saved that for our, like, Hail Mary moments. I never do 15% off. I say that. Like, I save that for, like, the days that we have no bubbles, or it's super critical, or like whatever. My goal is to get a sale every single day. Every single day to keep up that momentum. You guys know that I took 2 months off at the beginning of this year, and I was in a deep pit of whatever. I'm not gonna lie, it was a deep pit of whatever. I was waiting for this job, and they canceled on me the night before. None of that has to do with me, and I know that, but it's super frustrating. I sent you a message as I couldn't go through the contract. You sent me a message. Yeah. Yeah, I can try to send you. Can you do makeup bags and tote bags with the first letter of the name embroidered on them? So, Lori, right now, I do have makeup bags. They come in a set, and they are embroidered. Let me put that down below. Back in the day, I used to make, completely by scratch, tote bags and makeup bags in like different colored fabric, and I may bring those back, but they are obviously they're a lot of work. It's a lot more work than embroidery would be. But let me post what I have. I'm interested in placing some orders, but I want to know if you can do a certain embroidery shirt with train and a name on it. So, yes, so I do have a boy Easter basket. It is blue. It's a blue zigzag. If you want solid blue, I can 100% do that. Let's move over to my computer so that I can just drop some links for you guys, because I feel like there's a couple people that are asking some questions. Sorry, oh my gosh. The girls still have their apartments set on my floor. Sorry guys, we're like really tight on space. If you guys don't know, yesterday, both of the girls set up apartments. What are you doing? Okay, go lay with Dada or go lay in your bed, okay? I'm almost done. Okay, be careful. I know, I can tell you're really sleepy. Go lay with Daddy. But yes, both of them set up apartments on the floor. And this room is already tiny. I'm always talking about how tiny this room is. So I'm like, yeah. Okay, so let me first do, was it for Lori? Lori, let me show you the makeup bag that we have right now, and that is embroidered. It is included. The embroidery is included. What? Okay. Well, do you want to lay up there or lay in your room? I'd prefer if you laid in your room. But if you're going to just sleep, you can lay up on the bed.
Up on the bed.
Okay, then lay down. I know you're yapping. Okay, because I know your sister's going to come in here soon. Okay, I'm putting up, give me 1 second. I got to put up the Facebook link. Okay, and then 100%, you were saying, it's a long message. Give me 1 second. So I can definitely do a train with a name underneath it. That would be something that I'd have to like make the logo or make that image from scratch, which is fine. So I'd have to quote you on that and then grab it. Also, so yes, I answered the questions. Yes, I do have the boys' Easter baskets. So there's an option of just the baskets, or we have a basket bundle. Now you can kind of change this up for a boy. The bundle typically comes with the basket, one of the bag tags. So the bag tags can be a bunny, a carrot, or an Easter egg, and you guys are choosing the fabric. Do not be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to choose. There's so many options. I will walk you through it. I have tons of boy fabric if you want to do an Easter egg or whatever. And again, these are all things that you can embroider. The basket, you can put their name. The tag, you can put the year or Happy Easter or something. It also comes with 3 scrunchies, but you can change that out for one of the towels if you've seen the Easter Bunny towels, or you can change it out for like a shirt or something like that. So we can kind of mix and match it to whatever is going to be the best for you. Okay, so this is the makeup bags that I have. They're super cute, and they do come in a set. One is a cube bag, and one is a flat bag. It's a flat bag, but it has a flat bottom, so it's like a triangle bag. You'll see. You're raising your grandson, and he has been into Thomas the Train since he was a toddler, and he's 8.5 now. I love to have a show with 100%, as well as and his birthday's in June. So yes, I can 100% do that. I don't have trains on the site, so this is something I would have to literally be like, do you like this train? Cool, let's make it. Okay, I'm pinning the makeup bags down below. So hold on to that. And then let me get the baskets. We'll do, I don't know, basket or basket bundle? Which one were we wanting? Basket or the basket bundle? So I'll put the basket down below. There is blue zigzag, but we can also do solid blue. And then again, you're putting your child or the child's name on it. I'll say it like that. You're putting the child's name on it. Okay? Or you can just put the year. You can put Happy Easter on it if you want. If you want to make it like a family basket, it doesn't specifically have to have a child's name. But, so what I would do, I'm just going to use Gloria as an example. So what I would do is we would chit chat. I would get your idea. Okay, you want a train, you want the name, cool. I'll look at different train designs that I can do. You'll pick out your favorite train design, A+, and then we'll and then I'll be like, okay, to do this design, this is how much it would cost you. So, most of the time, it's only, you're paying obviously what you normally do for a shirt, and because it's custom, you would just pay what it costs me to create that design. Either if I make it from scratch or if I purchase it from somewhere. But usually a design is like $5 extra, so it's nothing crazy. So, but I would give you a complete quote, and then what I do is I will send you the link. You click on the link, you purchase your item. I like, cool, Gloria, I got you. And then I'll put all the information in the notes, okay? I like to add a lot of notes because my brain is there's too much, I will be like, okay, Gloria and I talked. She wants this train, and I'll, we already decided on the train. We're putting this name underneath it. We're doing it in blue. Cool. And right now I am very caught up on orders, thankfully. I think I only have like 2 orders, and that's because I had to grab the shirts. Okay. Oh, there actually is 3 people on the site right now. Thank you guys so much. Council Bluff, Iowa is our #1 city. So let's give it a little bit longer. The 15% off is for the first person to snag it. If we are chit-chatting right here and I'm like, hey, like we need to finish this after the live, I'll still give you the 10% off. Just because we initiated the talk on the live, but otherwise, whenever we're not on live, there's no discounts. Okay, let's give it a couple more minutes. I see 4 people checking things out. You okay, baby? Okay. We're so close to finishing this shirt. Let's see what happens to these 4 people, and let me just finish up this shirt. Actually, it says 7 minutes, but I don't think it's gonna be that long. Okay. So which one did I put down last? Okay. And then, did I put the Easter basket? Then this is the Easter basket. Okay. Everything Easter is going bye-bye tomorrow. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Everything Easter is going bye-bye tomorrow. I do still have some room for custom. I don't always accept custom. It just depends how my workload is going. Because, obviously there's more time. We gotta do the design. We have to figure out the color shirt. There's more chit-chatting between us. Yeah. And all that stuff. Ooh, we have 5 people on right now, guys. Okay. Ooh, guys, we got a bubble. We have our first bubble. You guys know what to do. Give me those yellow hearts down below. Or something yellow, a sunshine, something yellow that helps bring in the good energy of us getting a bubble, okay? We remember 3 golden bubbles, and we're picking a winner. I don't want to say they're discontinued, but I guess they're discontinued.
Guys, 4 golden hearts, and then you'll get the golden doll.
Okay, Ava's asking for golden hearts. I'm not sure. I don't know how to do it. So you want the yellow hearts down below, and you'll throw in a doll. A paper doll. Don't. Ooh, guys. We have a silver bubble. Let's see if we can get the gold. If you guys don't know, it is yellow hearts. Let me see if I have a yellow heart. There should be hearts. There's the yellow heart. That's the yellow heart. That's what we're looking for. Some yellow hearts, yellow suns down below. How long takes you to make a shirt like the one you're doing? Okay, so I think for this one to stitch out. So the stitching time is 30 minutes, but then let's say it takes a little less than 10. I'll say 5 minutes. Let's say it takes 5 minutes to cut it out, and then like 5 minutes to clean it up, and 5 minutes to prep it. So when you're all done, what is that, 45 minutes? It takes about 45 minutes to make a shirt. So, yeah. So for my work, I set myself at a 20, there's lots of numbers behind it, guys, why I price things the way I do. My goal is $25 an hour, and then I also price things on the stitches, okay? That's actually how I really price things. So if something is 1,000 stitches, it costs $1. if something is 10,000 stitches, it's $10. So like I do, because guys, and I don't charge this, but I have items that are 60,000 stitches, $60. So, you know, it depends. I mean, I have done embroidery, guys, that's taken me 3 hours to do. I'm a psycho for doing that. A psycho. But I've learned from that. What was it, Halloween last year? Or this Halloween? Yeah. I did stuff that took 3 hours. And I charged like $40. 3 hours of babysitting. But yeah. We'll always have that fond memory. So, I would say nothing in embroidery is fast, you know, necessarily. I mean, the little makeup bags are pretty fast, but again, you have to like hoop it. I don't enjoy hooping it, and it does take a little while. Especially because, like, wherever you place it down is where it's going to stitch, and, like, you don't want it to be crooked. You want to make sure it's exactly in the right spot. Because we are not wasting shirts. We are not wasting bags. We're doing it right the first time. Okay, guys. We still have that bubble. Let me make sure our discount is still up. The first person... our first bubble tonight is getting 15% off, okay? And then it goes back down to 10. So let's see if they're going to snag it. You guys gave me so many gold hearts. So many gold hearts. We have 3 people on right now. We've had 51 today, which is good. Some days it's absolutely crazy. What is it doing? Oh, it's cool. Oops. Ah! Ah! Let me fix that. I told you there's not enough room. I got 2 people on the site. We also do ship internationally. I get that question a lot. I see someone in Alberta. If you could email me the information, that would be great. Okay. Here, what I'm going to do right now.
Yellow hearts?
Okay, here, 1 second.
Did anybody got some yellow hearts?
A couple people did.
How many people?
I will order the boys' Easter basket on the 22nd.
Mommy,
So, okay, yes, we can do that. But remember, if you ordered on the 22nd, it's going to be close to Easter. Easter is on the 5th this year. And it's obviously it's doable, but we are getting close. Technically, Easter is ending tomorrow. Will it let one slip through? Sure, but yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm interested in getting the bundle if it's not. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let some slip through, but I am going to be putting Easter on the back burner. For sure. Okay? And the bundle's not bad. I think it ends up being like $49 and you're getting a bunch of things. Yeah, and I definitely emailed you, so I'm going to send you a tester email now, I guess. And we'll see if that bubble ever turns gold. It's still silver. Where are you? Gloria, I see you right there. I'm doing it right now. Okay, I'm just going to send you an email that says like hello, because I want to make sure, and just reply hello, and then I'll reply with all the information. I just want to make sure you get the email. No, I will, but I think my main thing is we've been talking about Easter for like 4 weeks now, that I'm just like, okay, we're gonna start talking about other things. Okay, I'm creating a new email to you, and then I'm just gonna say, hey, and then hello. I want to make sure you get my email this time, because I definitely sent it. Yeah, I definitely sent it at 12:11. Actually 12:11. I didn't read it backwards that time. Okay. There's one person on right now, and we still have bubbles. I don't know. But anyways, I will catch you guys later. We'll see what happens this last bubble. It is past midnight now, so it's getting super, super late. But I will see you soon. I will be in the comments tonight if anybody has any questions. But we still want to get our one golden bubble, so we'll see what happens.